and so forth. The life lesson that is learned there is it is important to be focused, yes, but you have to know what surroundings you're in. Blessings, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Story Time. Don't forget to click the bell below or click subscribe, if you want to be kept up to date with my weekly stories. Let's get right along to it. As I was growing up, I was blessed to have a master storyteller as an uncle. My uncle, some would say, is a little on that far side. I would say he is an eccentric person. He was a brilliant guy, but he was certainly a master storyteller. And I feel that he's been this way because of the experiences that he has had throughout life that came together to give him the ability or the material needed. The other skill that he would have that I greatly admired is he wasn't only a storyteller, but he was extremely entertaining. He's a really funny guy, I'm telling you. So, this uncle, my Uncle Churchill, he had an experience which he shared with me once. My Uncle Churchill, he was a mechanic. So he would be working on his car quite frequently. Now, what had happened this one time, he was working on his car, and as he's working on his car, it started to get dark because obviously, doing mechanical work, it is taxing. It takes some time because there's a lot of things to be done, especially if working on the engine, right? And because it was getting dark and so forth, he decided he's gonna pick up everything and take it into the house and continue the following day. So he picks up all of these heavy parts and so forth, and he brings it into the house. But as he's in the house, and sometimes you have to go do something, and it's just bugging you. You have to get this done. You have to get this done. You have to get this done. So he was in that mode. And he realized, oh, well, you know what, this part could fit here and fit. So he's working it out and working it out and working it out. And as he's working it out, he's getting everything sorted out, So finally, the part that he was wondering how to transfer, I think he was trying to transfer something from one engine to the other. I myself am not a mechanic, so I'm not sure what it is that he was doing. But what he did, he transferred something from the inner workings of one vehicle that he had into another for some reason, right? But he has been tinkering with it to see how he could get things fit and this and that also. So he going on, and he finally get this thing fixed. He actually got it he actually got it put together, which is like, he's been working on it so long to try to get things done. And it is now that it's evening and he's just thinking he had that eureka moment and he actually got the thing started together. Problem is, when he put it together, now he stand up and he look around and he realize, how the fart is this? Me in the house. The man put the engine together, and now that he put it back together, the damn engine too big for come back out the door. Yo, the man put this something together. He take the engine apart, bring it into the house, inner parts, put them together in the house and realize he can't take them back out. So now we have to break down the engine again to bring it out then in the morning to then put it back together again as he's outside, right? Now, though it was a tedious thing and so forth, the life lesson that is learned there is it is important to be focused, yes, but you have to know what surroundings you're in. Because had he done that, he would have realized there's no point for me to put this together. Other important information that I got from his experience is planning is absolutely important. He who fails to plan plans to fail, right? And when I went to university, it is the same thing. You are graded on your plan and graded on how you carried out that plan. So it is very important for you to not only be focused, but you must know your surroundings. And if you're about to do something, think it through. Beginning, middle, and end. Think it all the way through. And make a plan. Yes, it takes a little bit of time to do the plan. But once it is made and you stick to it, your chances of success increase 100-fold. So, this is the Bigger Figure with your weekly dosage of story time. And I say, keep your head up and keep it pushing. Figure out.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top. Yo.